When you're at the beach and do a panorama, what is it that you see? Do you see the horizontal line that goes all the way across? Do you see it as a semicircle of the land being one half and the ocean being the other half? Does it appear to circular out in the distance as if the curvature of the earth is visible? As I look at it, it seems to be all of the above. I see the horizontal horizon, but it appears that I'm standing on a giant circle. But even if I was on a giant circle, I know the land and ocean go far beyond anything I could see at my vantage point. I thought to myself, I could be standing on a giant square, and it would still appear circular for some reason, and I wondered why and how. And then I realized as I looked around that my movement was happening in a circular motion regardless of the rectangular-ish ground I was standing on. If we turn ourselves around, we spin in a circle. Then you start to think about how the original Tomb Raider's movements were programmed prior to the Z-axis existing for controller movement. Could this circularness of our movement be part of what causes us to perceive our surroundings as circular? As I look out, I have no way to know what the actual shape is. My vision tells me it's both flat and circular at the same time, even though it's neither flat nor circular. Well, how could I know? The horizon is an illusion because the ocean waves are going up and down constantly. So is there a wave machine in the ocean? They say the moon causes the tides. I have no way to know. If you sit and watch the waves long enough, it's hard to believe there isn't some kind of machine in the ocean causing the waves. And you wonder, if the moon is causing the waves to move, what else is the moon causing effects upon? And how is the gigantic ocean so impacted by it, but not so much lakes or standing bodies of water or other things? Of course, there are offered answers to all of this, but as we see this ocean wave movement, there is perpetual energy all around us, staring us in the face all the time. Next time you experience wind, think about what a gag wind is. Wind can be so powerful and destructive, and it's invisible. Wind is invisible. Wind is invisible. Walk up to somebody today and say, "Hey, do you know that wind is invisible?" They'll agree and think you're weird for saying it, but saying it does sound so crazy. Wind is invisible. Air is invisible. Do you think that is air you are breathing, Neil? We are told over 70% of the air is nitrogen, and we're always obsessing over oxygen. Now, all of this is a given and known by anyone that takes a middle school science class, but how often are these basic concepts pondered? So go do some pondering. Think about turning yourself around and how you can't escape that circular motion. Or you can try and move in a square, but it's not as natural as the 360 spin. So is it flat? Is it spherical? Is it a circle? Is it a snow globe? A snow globe is like the nicest compromise. It gives both a half semi-sphere and a flat earth. So maybe we could all compromise on the snow globe and think that the snow globe has been here for ages. Thank you for watching Question Reality episode 11. I hope it tickled your brain somewhat. And if you're not already subscribed, consider subscribing.